Hello everyone, how's life going on? It's good, isn't it? It ought to be. It's because, why? We need to be happy. We need to make ourselves happy. We need to enjoy life. And I think you all remember me. I'm Mrs. Krishna Priya from Vidya Lakshmi School. And today I'm going to deal something with class 10 poetry. And I'm sure you'd love it once it is done. So what happened next? Shall we look into it? But up jumped Custard, snoring like an engine, clashed his tail like irons in a dungeon. With a clatter and a clang and a jangling squirm, he went at the pirate like a robin at a worm. See, there are things which happen in life, isn't it? There's a proverb, barking dogs seldom bite. Isn't it? It's exactly like that. Before we go to the explanation, let's see the meanings first. Snorting. What is snorting? It is a making sudden sound, and that too, it's an explosive kind of a sound. Here, it is because it's the dragon and it breathes fire. It made a sudden sound. Here, clashed. Fight. If at all you can see someone fighting with maybe swords, you can hear the clanging sound. It's clashed. Dungeon, it's an underground prison. And clatter, clank, again here metallic sounds. In case metallic things are falling down, one clashing against the other, we can use that. Jangling squirm. Here it's the sound of an hard object which is falling on some other thing. Almost like clatter, clang. All these things are words which are making us get some sounds. And the last one is robin. It's a bird. It can be any bird, but particularly the poet wanted to use the word robin. Maybe it is his interest, there's nothing wrong, we can use anything. So, what's the explanation? See, we had just before seen in the previous stanza the way all the creatures left, the three of them. Dog, which is mustard, kitten, which is ink, and mouse, which is blink. All the three fled. Each one bothered about his or her own safety. They were not at all bothered about the mistress of the house, Belinda. But who came to the rescue of Belinda when she said, "Help, help"? You know that? It is the Custard the dragon. How did it come? Did it come in a normal way? No, it was ferocious. Whatever qualities we had been getting up till now about mustard or ink or blink, all put together is there in Custard right now. It's because it's the real quality of Custard. So what did it do? It jammed onto him with such a loud sound, and it started hitting with the tail, and all sorts of sounds were heard as if it was doing this fighting underground in a dungeon. Isn't it? Why is the writer saying dungeon? The poet, I mean? It's because it's an enclosed area in the house, isn't it? And this dragon, even though we call it little, maybe it's quite big. It might be at least bigger than the man. And so, it's attacking, the tail moving this way, that way. And so, maybe when the tail is moving also, it could hit even the walls, the sides. And so, all this clashing went on. Isn't it nice? Now, we find the real worth of the dragon. It's not just the worth of the dragon that is clear here for us. We can understand how the others are escapists. When a friend helps you, what do you say? A friend in need is a friend indeed. Isn't it? It's exactly like that here. Custard, who all the time said, please give me a safe cage. Now, when the time came, it attacked. So, the literary device is here. The rhyme scheme, AABB, that is for engine and dungeon, squirm and worm, and simile we have for almost all the words which we got in this particular stanza. Snorting like an engine, clashed his tail like iron in a dungeon, dragon's attack on pirate is attack to a robin, like a robin, isn't it? So, all these are similes. Again, onomatopoeia, we know that it is the sound words, clatter, clang, jangling, all these are those. And the next one is imagery. What is imagery? We already got this word, in case any word is expressed, you immediately get some pictures into your mind, isn't it? Here, what do we get? The attack by the dragon is expressed in such a way that they make us get the image into our mind. We feel as if there is some kind of a fighting going on in the dungeon, and that is the imagery. The pirate gaped at Belinda's dragon and gulped some grog from his pocket flagon. He fired 2 bullets, but they didn't hit, and Custard gobbled him every bit. So this is the beautiful thing now. Why am I saying that it's beautiful? It's because up till now, we had seen the way poor little Custard, should I say little, or poor Custard dragon all the time was shivering and saying, oh, come on, give me a safe cage, isn't it? But now when the time needed, what did it do? It attacked. Let's see the meanings first. Gaped, that is to stare with the mouth wide open. You do that when you're not able to understand, you're in a shock. And the next one is gulped, swallow, swallowing something. Grog, it's a drink. And the next one is flagon, it's a container, it's like a flask. We can understand that a flagon is like a flask. And the next one is gobbled, swallow hurriedly. Swallow itself, we don't chew. But if it is gobbled, do it very fast. So this is this. Now what happened? Let us see how the reaction was there. You saw the way this dragon came to pounce on him. It started attacking him as if it was in a dungeon, isn't it? And what happened to this man? He was not able to understand. The pirate was gaping. He did like that. And then he came out a little bit out of his shock and he wanted a little more of strength. So he had some alcohol from his flagon, the flask. He gulped it hurriedly and then he thought, okay, I'm better. Shot 2 bullets. Did they hit the dragon? No, we know that it has a scaly underneath, isn't it? Nothing. But what was the reaction of the dragon? It gobbled him, it pounced on him, ate him up every bit. Nothing was left out of this pirate. The whole thing or the whole person was eaten off. So how will Belinda feel now? How will the Custard feel? And I'm using the Custard here purposefully. How will it feel? And what about the other 3 of them? We'll see to it once we know what the literary devices in these lines are. The first thing again, A, B, B, the rhyme scheme, dragon and flagon and hit and bit. Alliteration, repetition of the consonant sound in any given line in close proximity. Here we have g sound, that is for gulped and grog. Imagery, once again, getting some pictures into your mind's eye. What kind of pictures do we get? We get the dragon's picture, we get the pirate's picture, we get the way they fight, and then the dragon gulping the whole of the pirate without leaving even a bit of it. Let's continue now and see what happened. Belinda embraced him. Mustard licked him. No one mourned for his pirate victim. Ink and blink in glee did gyrate around the dragon that ate the pirate. See, look at how the reaction was there. Let's see the meanings. The first thing is embrace, that is to hug. When you like someone, you immediately go hug them, isn't it? That's embrace. Mound. What is mound? When someone dies, usually we say, come on, rip, rest in peace, we say, and then we pray for them. That is mound. Victim. Any person who is a sufferer is a victim. Glee, delight, happiness. Gyrate. Gyrate is dance. Because it is gyrated, we get the word danced. Now, how was the reaction? Let us see. As soon as this Custard gobbled up every bit of the pirate, immediately Belinda embraced. And what is usually a dog's work? It wags the tail and it licks, isn't it? So it started licking. It started licking this Custard, the dragon. And what about Ink and Blink? They're small, isn't it? The kitten, and the mouse. Yeah, I got the little mouse. They started dancing happily. Around whom? Around this dragon who had eaten the pirate. So we have very happy kind of an atmosphere. Sometime before it was tense, it was scary. So things change. So that was how the reaction was there. What are the literary devices? Again the same thing, AABB, because we have him and victim, that's im sound, gyrate and pirate. We have alliteration, that is a repetition of the consonant sounds in any given line in the beginning of the word in close proximity. We have the g sound repeated because of glee and gyrate, and we have assonance. Assonance is the repetition of vowel sounds in the middle of the words or anywhere else, but not particularly like what we learned for alliteration. So, what are the words that we have? No one mourned for. In this O, it is prominent. And in the next one, it is the letter I. Here it is the capital letter, so don't think that it's L. Ink and blink in glee. Did. So, in this, what do we have? All ice. And later on, we also have A. That ate the pirate. A, and A. So, this is how we have assonance in this particular stanza. Actually, the whole poem is very easy to understand, even though it's a long one. Once you get the hang of it, everything is easy. So, don't get confused or worried about the length of it. Here we go to the next stanza. But presently, up spoke little dog Mustard. I'd have been twice as brave if I hadn't been flustered. And up spoke Ink, and up spoke Blink. We'd have been 3 times as brave, we think. And Custard said, I quite agree that everybody is braver than me. This is the beauty or the innocence of Custard the dragon. Let's see the meanings first. We just have one of it which is a little bit new, and that is flustered. Here, confused. It's upset or confused. So usually we see that people react. Anyone react for any kind of a situation. And here we had seen the way all of them fled, whether it is Mustard, Ink or Blink, and we also saw the way Belinda was asking for some kind of help. We then saw till then timid, custardly, cowardly creature, that is the dragon, asking for a safe cage, attacking. It not only attacked, it gobbled the pirate up in full without leaving even a bit. And the next reaction, we saw the way this lady hugged, and the way the dog licked, and the way Ink and Blink started to dance. But are they ready to accept that they didn't do the right thing at the right time? No. It is because here we have the first one to speak. Who is the first one to speak? Mustard. It says that had it not been confused or upset, it could have been braver. That too twice. And again, who supported him? Ink and Blink. They are smaller than the dog, smaller and the smallest. And they're saying, yes, they could have also been thrice more. That is braver. And the timid, cowardly Custard, the dragon, what did it say? It's ready to accept. It says that yes, it agrees. And it is telling that everyone else is braver than it. Look at the way it accepts. Do you think it's really true? Do you think that the custardly dragon, should I say custardly dragon here? Let me say the cowardly dragon. Do you think that the cowardly dragon is really coward? Or it uses its capacity or the capability when the time comes? Isn't it? Think it over. Let's go to the literary devices now. We have only the rhyme scheme. AABB, which is Mustard and Flustered. AA, Blink and Ink, Agree and Me. AABB. Now, the next stanzas. I'm going to put both together so that it's faster for us, easier because the things are building up. Belinda still lives in a little white house with a little black kitten and a little grey mouse and a little yellow dog and a little red wagon and a really, truly little pet dragon. Belinda is as brave as a barrel full of bears, and Ink can blink just lions down the stairs. Mustard is as brave as a tiger in a rage, but Custard keeps crying for a nice, safe cage. Do you think I did a mistake? That all of them are done again? No, not at all. It is because the poet on purpose has repeated them to show that whatever had happened, the way this cowardly Custard had attacked the pirate and rescued Belinda, things again went back to normal. Again, it started asking, I wanted a safe cage. And again, these three creatures, not two. It's all the three creatures, Mustard, Ink and Blink. All the three of them started to show off, telling that they are very courageous. Even Belinda also, barrel full of bears, as brave as barrel full of bears. This continued. But again, what did this cowardly Custard ask? Give me a nice safe cage. Give me a nice safe cage. It pleaded all the time. This is repetition and it's understandable. So again, the literary devices as we saw before are the same. Repetition, that is the refrain is there here, and really truly as we had seen before, the whole stanza is repeated. I am sure you have understood the whole of it. In case you have any queries, please do text down below in the comment section. Do like, share and subscribe to our channel. Have a good day. Bye-bye.